So discipling our children is the most important thing that we're called to do as Christian parents. And teaching and learning is a really important part of discipleship. Jesus teaches us this in the Great Commission. He says to go and make disciples of every nation by baptizing people and also by teaching them to observe all that he commands. And I've heard Steve Bigu, who is the head of education for Christian Concern, talking about the discipleship of children as this three-legged stool, and each leg is made up of where a child spends most of their time, so home, school and church. So where we send our children to school then is really, really important. And it's going to look different for different families in the same way that we'll choose different churches. But just imagine for a moment what it would look like if you had the choice or the option to send your child to a school where Jesus is in charge. What would it look like for a school to have teachers in it who rely upon Jesus for every decision, every interaction with your child, every lesson? To have a school where your child, by every adult in the building, is seen as made in the image of God, as chosen and adopted and valued. Surely that's a place where we want to be sending every child in the whole of the UK to school. And Christian education for me isn't running away from the world, but it's moving towards something good. So it's not a narrowing of knowledge and wisdom, but it's a move towards wholeness, a training ground for our children to learn what it means to live life to the full as Jesus has promised for us. Christian education is running towards goodness. It is education that is kingdom-centered.